right, that new game smells wearing off. Let's just get down to business.
irritable, though remain unaccountable for their actions. Find me in the grain silo. Help me formulate a cure.
These anti-soldiers seem twitchy to you? Might want to sneak our way in.
Non-kill crazed passerby who can hear this. Yes, you. I am trapped inside the research lab at the former site of the Eden's Bounty Agri-Center. You must help me. You must. My subordinates have become homicidally irritable, though remain unaccountable for their actions. Find me in the renovated grain silo. Help me formulate a cure.
Emergency protocols ready.
Let me know when you need a distraction.
Agri-Center. You must. My subordinates have become homicidally irritable, though remain.
How are you still upright over there?
This unit patiently awaits repair.
Hello? Calling out to any... No. Yes, you. I am trapped inside the research lab at the former site of the Eden's Bounty Agri-Center. You must. My subordinates have become homicidal.
Why is it taking so long?
Help
I knew you had my back.
formulate a cure.
You'll find our separates.
Hello? Calling out to any random non-kill crazed passenger.
Got a distraction for you. Come at me.
You must. My subordinates have become homicidally irritable, though remain unaccountable for their actions. Find me in the renovated grain silo. Help me formulate a cure. Hello?
Grenade.
Commander, watch your vitals.
Kill crazed passerby who can hear this. It's you. I am trapped inside the research lab at former site of the Eden's Bounty Agri-Center. You must.
Standing by with life support. Mind the needles.
Remain unaccountable for their actions.
Not walking this off.
Somebody
Stand me
cover
back.
me or
On your toes.
Hello? Calling out to any random non-kill crazed passerby.
Knew you had my back.
Hear this? Yes, you. I am trapped inside the research
Hunkering
lab
down.
at the former site of the
You caught slow, Commander.
subordinates have become homicidal.
Ready to waste them. On your command.
For their actions, find me in the renovated grain silo. Help me formulate a cure. Hello? Calling out to any random non-kill crazed passerby who... I am trapped inside the research lab.
Ready to assist with agents' health needs.
Bounty Agri-Center. You must help me. You must. My subordinates have become homicidally irritable. They remain unaccountable for their actions. Great. Help me formulate a cure. Hello? Calling out to any random non-kill crazed passerby who can hear this. Yes, you. I am trapped inside the research lab at the former site of the Eden's Bounty Agri-Center. You must help me. You must. My subordinates have become homicidally, though remain unaccountable for their actions. Find me in the grain silo. Help me formulate a cure. Hello?
Heard
Calling out
something.
to any
Agent only protocols.
Inside the research lab is the former site of the Eden's Bounty Agri-Center.
Ain't nothing there. You're hole in the head. I'm the one you need to worry about.
Find me in the renovated grain silo. Help me formulate it. Hello? Calling out to any random kill crazed passerby who can hear this? Yes, you. I am trapped inside the research lab at the former site of the Eden's Bounty Agri Center. You must help me. You must! My subordinates have become homicidally irritable, though remain unaccountable for their actions. Find me in the renovated grain silo. Help me formulate a cure. Hello? Calling out to any random, non-kill crazed passerby who can hear this? Yes, you. I am trapped inside the research lab at the former site of the Eden's Bounty Agri Center. You must help me. You must! My subordinates have become homicidally irritable, though remain unaccountable for their actions. Find me in the renovated grain silo. Help me formulate a cure. Hello? Calling out to any random, non-kill crazed passerby who can hear this? Yes, you. I am trapped inside the research lab at the former site of the Eden's Bounty Agri Center. You must help.
Fly free. No longer does my packed intestine dig where I have to be. Oh, live on. Free. Once again, be a go-getter. Climb the ladder with impressive speed.
Broadcasting only the most profitable news, music, and honest product endorsements, this is Wireless Free Arcadia, the voice of Auntie's Choice.
Salutations, Arcadia. Auntie Cleo here with a direct message to all Protectorate subjects listening in. I'm afraid you've been fed a lot of hooey about all of us at Auntie's Choice. Your so-called superiors would have you believe we're unscrupulous interlopers intent on stealing the very bread off your plate. Tut-tut! No! Nothing could be farther from the truth. Listen to your auntie. They say they offer you direction.
Unsanitary conditions detected.
We say that's a fancy way of stating you're their slave. They say you're part of a community. We say you're just part of the herd. At Auntie's Choice, we respect the individual. We're providers, liberators, spreading free trade and self-betterment throughout the galaxy. As the head of our corporation, I'm here to tell you personally, it's never too late to rebrand and start anew. Join us, embrace freedom, revel in choice. Auntie's Choice.
Now, upward and onward. This is one of my favorites, though admittedly I'm far from discerning.
Huckleberry Crunch, it's crispy and sweet. perfect for breakfast or an afternoon treat. Straight from the box or eaten with lunch. There's always time for Purple Berry Crunch. Purple Berry Crunch, spelled with a K, because it is far more authentic that way. Purple Berry Crunch is for you and for me. And as always, it is parasite free.
I've counted at least 6 horrendous death screams since you arrived. You must be affected as well. Could it be? You seem an honest-to-goodness rational human being, unhindered by bloodlust, unshackled from their basal ganglia. Well then, by the Loeffler Risk Intercession Act, under Outbreak Provision 5, Elman Ormsby, Product Envisioner, Department of Proprietary Methodology and Audacious Advances, am your interim supervisor. Oh, all that pleading and the like. Yes. Well, it's only my second time trapped in a laboratory basement, and I do admit. But back to the exciting news about this incredible new opportunity. You working for me. As an aide-de-camp of sorts, on a brief yet no doubt exhilarating assignment. Assuming success, your fee will be based on the length of your involuntary impressment. Dangers from exposure to undisclosed hazards, etc. Don't focus so much on monetary compensation. Think of the goodwill you'll earn with, and you see, our lab is a far cry from the others. You're part of something bigger here. It all requires a certain devotion. In the end, it's really quite in the best interests of everyone's careers. A rising tide raises all boats, as they... Speaking of the team, such as they are in their present deranged state, how did you make it past them? You know, without being... I find that highly unlikely. Some failed attempt. What matters most is getting out of here alive, saving our research is a close second, and curing my remaining colleagues a firm third.
Conveyor sprocket lubrication and maintenance.
As you're now one of them, I'll take that as a compliment. But enough glad-handing me. Well, it should all be rather straightforward, yes? I suspect we'd use a top-down indirect coronium synthesis method, don't you think?
Moving on. A recent report on the new Sprats Up condiment
Oh dear.
substitute currently rolled
It's occurred to me this might benefit to some extent from medical training. Are you perhaps someone well-versed with pharmacological matters?
contains real Sprat flavorings. Still a mite tangy, though. That part's 100%
Apologies. I do tend to assume everyone has a doctorate. No matter, if you are capable of following simple instructions, tremendous. Well then, before we roll up our sleeves and determine what's needed, any questions?
thematically.
Oh, my favorite topic. By all means, fire away. Our lab's focus is the utilization of local flora and fauna. Anything else before we set to it? Well, you'd certainly think so, but management sets the goals. But as much as I'd love to natter on, we probably ought to get matters underway. We'll need 2 things. Fresh samples of the red spores. After that, an antidote should be possible in relatively short order, with your skilled assistance, of course. How exceedingly fortunate. Just one thing, spore samples may be taken from a red plant indigenous to an area of tall rock formations northwest of here. Once we have an
other case. It's the bubbly perk that
Typical Auntie's choice. Moving fast and breaking things.
bubblegum slims today. Ba-do-wop, ba-yada ba, ba-do-bop, do-wop, ba-yada-da-da-da-do. Ba-do-ba-do-ba-do-wop, do-bop, bop-bop, bop, do-do, ba-do-ya, ba-ba-do-ba-do-wop, bop-ba-do-wop, bop, ba-do-wop, bop-ba-do-wa-do, ba-do-wop, ba-do-wop, ba-do-wa-do-wa-do-bop. Oh, bubblegum, 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 bubblegum.
Rich tobacco, sweet at the end. What more could you want? A smoky, sugary blend.
Try bubblegum slims, try bubblegum slims. It's the long slim smoke with the bubblegum filter. It's 2 treats in 1, a double thrill.
Confronting threat.
Happy one. Instead of boring old smoke rings, you'll be blowing smoke bubbles, blowing smoke bubbles. Ba-do-wop. For flavor that lasts and a taste you can't top.
From that first smooth inhale
To the very last, try bubblegum slims. Bubblegum slims.
In here, field report update. We are approaching the Raptidon den. These beasts have exhibited excessive irritability as of late. We endeavor to determine why. Surely the red spores aren't to blame. Wind-borne spores lack the catalytic agent of our food additives. Only way to be certain is to gather a stool sample. Simple enough. A routine task for the audacious advances field team. Right now, as we approach the rap's nest, certainly the spirited variety will offer entity confirmational state.
Num rum, taste more and feel less. Num rum, no worries, no stress. Num rum, relax with success. Num rum, num rum, taste more and feel less. Num rum, no worries, no stress. Num rum, relax with success. Num rum.
Engaging hostile response.
For a
Foraging time's over. We should have a week.
Each sip, like a workplace promotion, reassigned to a tropical moon when positions come open. Straw where it's safe to be barefoot in the sand, while holding a bottle of numb rum tied in your hand. Ain't life grand? Num rum. Taste more and feel as num rum. No worries, no stress, num rum. Relax with success, num rum.
Commencing combat-related activities.
Now, a catchy pitch for Auntie's products you simply can't live without.
Auntie's Choice Chum Bar is a delicious new food-adjacent snack from the maker of meaty roll-ups and Spectrum leavings.
The Chum Bar is made from the finest coagulated slurry of both animal and vegetable byproducts.
Including but not limited to boar's entrails, sprat organs, salt tuna skin, nanner peels, and tobacco husks for the perfect combination of crunchy and chewy.
Try it today.
And buy an extra bar to share with a chum.
Fine. Let us proceed.
This one goes out to all those aspiring to climb the rungs of their department. May you ascend swiftly through talent or guile.
My most favorite, least homicidal subordinate. How's up? Absolutely gorgeous. Look at you. And to think I just forcibly coerced the... Now, first things first. Place the data cartridge in the drawer.
Won't keep you down and out. We say sweet success can be the best.
Allow me to give this a cursory eyeball, and I'll nose out the exact compound within our chemical reserves in 2 shakes of a rat's tail. Well, it's a textbook example of the medulla oblongata wagging the cerebellum. Although, frankly, none of the previous methods were anywhere close to being this commercially viable. But where there's a will, there's a way to make a profit. Honestly, this whole process is 1 part scientific testing, 2 parts improvisation, and a dash of pure... Oh, this might work out yet. Auntie may ignore our recent setbacks if I deliver an easy-to-market product. Just imagine the ad slogans. Air, now with extra fractiousness. Though, I suppose it only works on other Auntie's Choice employees. There. I have determined the ideal counter. Enable the device and it will begin a working antidote momentarily. I cannot wait to put this entire sordid affair behind us. Though, I saw you working the chemical synthesizer. I presume you were successful in creating an antidote? Nice try. But you don't possess nearly, not when I can simply bide my time and wait for another gormless dunderhead to stumble by. Not budging? Oh, all right. I suppose I'd be willing to throw in a little extra as a merit bonus for your superlative Wonderful, wonderful! Knew you seemed to bank. All right. I am activating the air filtration system. There. Should only take a few moments for the antidote to circulate. Marvelous. You'll find your remuneration in the chest behind me. I, Omid Ormsby, under the power granted me by the Loeffler Ridley, seeing you.
On this episode of Big Game Hunter, we go bug hunting on the Elysium moon of Dorado.
I'm Pierce Huntley, VP of Xenobiological Exploitation.
The biological samples
Fiscal
from the
year,
remains
I've
outside
been
are
on
no
a
doubt
profit
deteriorating.
safari across the Arcadia system, helping everyone from lower management to members of the board tap into each planet's zoological equity. Every episode, I focus on a different species to tell you the risks. Watch out for its tusks! The rewards. Don't see a Raptidon venom sac like that every day. And what each animal brings to the table. Auntie Cleo says the universe is full of things that want to kill you. But what doesn't kill you boosts your net worth. This is Big Gain Hunter. Brought to you by Auntie's Choice Lift-Off Laxative. And every washroom mission with a successful splashdown. I'm on Dorado, soaking up solar particles in Golden Ridge. Sounds like a 1,000,000-bit piece of real estate. Too bad all that glitters here is fool's gold. But we're prospecting for a different kind of pay dirt. A creature with 8 legs and 2 venomous injectors. The Varachnid. Not my kind of quarry. Gives me the whim-whams. I wouldn't be here if I wasn't contractually obligated. Well, let's cut to the hunt. Here in Golden Ridge, we'll find a Varachnid breed encrusted with crystals.
Outsider.
Which only improves their unsettling appearance in that it helps them blend in. Plenty of nastier variations out there. This whole system needs an exterminator. These jumbo bugs are deadly from any distance. They'll cover a quarter furlong in a single leap and tear you apart before you know they're near. Some breeds hurl sticky silk gloves. You know what? No need to track one of these spiders down. Listeners get the gist. Oh, security team spotted one nearby. Great. Guess we better have luck. Little bugger skidded up behind me.
Ah, you're back. And you've been cavorting with Zeranium again, by the looks of things.
Best way to deal with swarms is plasma grenades. Burn the whole colony in one fire
Oh, glad. What would you like to know?
Traps. Arachnids don't have the gray to skitter around them.
Total avoidance is best. Come to think of it, our visiting scientist next door is working on a device that shields the user from Zeranium's... Ah, you're back. And you... Certainly, there is a nominal cost for treatment to cover essentials.
Crafting recipes. Certainly more valuable than the heart. That and 10 Sprad hides will get you a cup of dehydrated water.
You know where to find me.
To blast off this bug-infested rock. So with that, I raise a glass of Spectrum Red and bid you bottoms up to your bottom line.
What say we change the subject? Next up, something reasonably peppy. Please consult your employee handbook to determine if dancing is presently allowed.
Meticulously designed marvel where, if each of us does our part, produces glorious bounty for all. And my
are never lowered. If there's a cost you can plead, or your hands just won't quite meet.
Give the order, and I'll take care of him, Commander.
In addition to my standard service fees. Oh, I am the uncomplicated loner.
dear.
Enthusiastically neutralizing unfriendlies.
They are really straightforward.
Dispensing life.
Oh, yes. Everybody knows that I am indeed the
Emergency protocol syringes primed.
keep saying things.
I can lend you all the bits you'll ever need. All that you request includes compound interest in addition to my standard service fee. Oh, I am the uncomplicated loner. And my terms are quite straightforward. Though my deals aren't quid pro quo and my interest rates aren't low, I'll be keeping track till you pay back every single bit you owe.
Sit or sprint? Typical predicament for an anti-bottom runger like me. Wish I never snuck in here to begin with. Seemed like a good idea at the time. Nah, it was a great idea. So much stuff for the taking around here. Motherload of loot. Plenty to get me back in the sprite race. Just didn't account for all these crabbles. Real fly in the old ointment. I could just sit tight, live lean off all these supplies, hope the crabbles skedaddle, or maybe open the door and bolt. Seems like a good idea. Nah, it's a great idea.
Why settle when you can thrive?
We took what nature heedlessly assembled and vastly rebettered it through artificial means. At Auntie's Choice, we strive to be 110% wholly plus artificial. Artificiality is our guiding principle. Enjoy an artificially enhanced existence through the conspicuous consumption of unavoidable embedded chemicals. With Auntie's Choice.
And now, back to it. This is for anyone out there who just lost out on a big promotion. Keep your chin up. Next time.
Come taste this candy.
That's tobacco.
If you started young, it's twice the fun. Candy.
That's tobacco.
You love a candy.
That's tobacco.
If all that cough and bothers you, don't worry, you can chew it too. to get your candy.
That's tobacco. Smoke our tobacco.
It's what your friends all love to do. Behind your back, they make fun of you.
Tobacco.
Favorite candy.
It's tobacco.
Our medical experts recommend you buy a bunch and puff right in.
That's tobacco.
Your favorite candy.
That's tobacco.
You want your candy.
It's tobacco.
Delicious candy.
It's tobacco.
Come get your candy.
That's tobacco.
You want your candy.
That's tobacco.
Candy, tobacco.
Listening to Wireless Free Arcadia for music, entertainment, and the latest from the front lines. Sponsored by Auntie's Choice, improving lives through unfettered free trade and unbridled self-betterment.
Auntie Cleo here to address all the hubbub over these riffs. Arcadia's yaysayers and eggheads would have us think these cosmic light shows herald the end of the world's poppycock. Riffs present an opportunity, not a calamity. Once someone irons out their reality's rending downside, we'll be left with nothing but upside. I have full confidence that our lab coats in experimental operations will innovate a profitable use for them. Risks could be leveraged in negotiations or to gatekeep trade routes. Think of the R&D potential. Seriously, think of it. That's your job, VPs. Auntie's job is to keep you motivated. The threat of extinction is the mother of invention, after all.
Now, on to other things. Now, here's a song to take your mind off your worries. Unless you're being hunted by a pack of raptidons or some such.
Ba-do-wa-do-wa-do-bop. The flavor that lasts and the taste you can't top. From that first smooth inhale to the very last. Try bubblegum slims. Try bubblegum slims. But rich tobacco, sweet at the end. What more could you want? A smoky, sugary blend. Try bubblegum slims. Try bubblegum slims. It's the long slim smoke with the bubblegum filter. It's two treats in one. A double thriller. So make it happy while your satisfaction doubles. No boring old smoke rings. You'll be blowing smoke bubbles. Ba-do-ba. At home or at work, by the pack or the case. It's the bubbly perk that will pick up your pace. It's bubblegum slims. Try bubblegum slims today. Ba-do-wop. Ba-ya-da-ba. Ba-do-bop. Do-wop. Ba-ya-da-da-da-da.
This looks like the place. I haven't felt this high-strung since a rising point. She's some big skater. Niles.
Howdy's that? You look well.
Oh, bubblegum, 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 bubblegum. Bubblegum Slims, try Bubblegum Slims. It's the long slim smoke with the bubblegum filter. It's 2 treats in one, a double thriller. So make your mouth happy while your satisfaction doubles. Satisfaction doubles. Instead of boring old smoke rings, ooh, you'll be blowing smoke.
You always put your hands on other people's things.
Bubbles, ba-do-wop. For flavor that lasts and a taste you can't top.
From that first smooth inhale
to the very last.
Has my mind been set upon by shadows? I thought you dead.
Can't imagine why you think that. I've only been gone 4 years.
Oh, back from your little saunter then, are you? Head all cleared? I must say, you took quite the perambulation. I hope you didn't wear out your rotation adapters.
Dedicated employees of the Aggressive Acquisitions Department. Lost speed to all you brave soldiers fighting on behalf of individual freedom and personal responsibility. Thank you so much for tuning in to the one wireless station in our...
And who precisely are you? Another Earth Directorate cast-off? I hope not for your sake. Niles doesn't have the...
Bring that boil down to a simmer, Zeb. This is my commander, one who was with me at Horizon Point.
So, you are keeping company these days. Just not mine. That would depend on what vision you have for Arcadia's future. Everyone seems to...
Look, I'm not just here to gas you up with empty apology.
Oh, now you want to help. Where were you when the war happened? Where were you when I actually needed you?
I know I let you down before, but give me a chance to earn back your trust. There must be something I can lend you a hand with. I know you haven't given up the fight.
I haven't the time to patch your bleeding conscience, Niles. I'm in a situation that demands my full attention.
It's Baines. My team's been caught. Pharaoh and March are dead. Protectorate are holding the rest for interrogation. A ship I barely managed to evade capture. Damn it! It looks like the data went through, but there's something wrong with...
Found her! You there! Step up!
Audra! Fuck! It's all coming apart.
I knew something was wrong. What have you gotten yourself?
That was one of my operatives. I organized a mission to infiltrate the Vox to acquire value. Without that cipher, the intelligence is worthless. If you're sincere in your desire to help, prove it. Rescue my friends before that ship departs with them on board. It has to do with the location of a vault, rumored to house the Protectorate's greatest technological advancements, including its skip drive designs. That's all I'll say for now.
I am.
Okay. If they're sent, then do exercise discretion, as well as
not to worry.
Yes, but the uniform...
Good thing we know a doctor then.
It's the only tequila that'll pick you up and never let you down. Try.
I'll answer what I can. Stop there. I know what you would ask, but I've done my best to put that unpleasant experience behind me. Please respect my wish to avoid reopening closed wounds. The Crabbles? They keep people away who might otherwise stumble into my operation here. I feel kindly toward them. Animals can sometimes prove more compassionate than their more evolved counterparts. I afford the Crabbles their space, and they of course. Hogarth and his unfortunate charges would be top of mind if you'd explore the nearby settlement. I sympathize with the plight of those in Westport. They want nothing to do with me, of course, or anyone outside the Sovereign. I do believe that one day, the truth of the Protector's iniquity will be too obvious to ignore. But for now, if you must know, it was my sister. A neighbor reported her for some misconduct. The woman who returned was nigh unrecognizable. Then I met Niles. He told me the truth about other colonies. Made Arcadia feel so...
Watch out! That way's a minefield.
Ha! I laugh at danger. I'm a get-up-and-go-getter. Whoosh! That's the sound of me throwing caution to the wind.
Engaging protocols. This unit is concerned for the commander's well-being.
The blast knocked off the mind, exposed the muscle. Accidents happen, it's part of the job. And some are workers who lose parts on the job.
Rectification required.
But that's what your auto doctor stands for. Not so long ago.
Your co-worker rivals get sleepy after consuming a full midday meal.
Not me. I stay hungry.
Auntie's Choice Stay Hungry Meal Pack. Whoever said humanity can't exist on bread and water never met you. Auntie's Choice Stay Hungry
If there's
Meal
anything I can do to support your endeavor, I will.
You're missing the part where you get blown halfway to...
I'd like to help, but I fear I lack the supplies at the moment to ply my craft. Try Fairfield.
Show your supervisor you stay hungry. Right. Moving on. This one goes out to all those aspiring to climb the rungs of their department. May you ascend swiftly through talent or gut.
Huh. Well, at least it's not shooting the water anymore. Visitors, huh? Just meandering about, free of any appointed minder? Not so sure I ought to be speaking with you. If you need someone to talk to hereabouts, I suggest you seek out Vigilant Hogarth. That tall, stately building. Do hate to come off impolite. If you're so inclined, we can pick this up later, after you two apologies, but I don't believe I should be discussing such matters with you without word of the wise, despite what you might hear.
Empty are the lives of anti-subjects, but they need to rely on consumer items to find meaning. There's nothing different when you splash 405.
junction of opportunity and runaway gumption, you'll hear Wireless Free Arcadia, featuring product advertisements specifically tailored to free-thinking individuals. As you are all well aware, the opening salvos of our Liberation of Eden were wildly successful. Fairfield captured, Westport hobbled, the list goes on. By concentrating on high-value targets, we capably avoided spreading our forces too thin. This is a strategy we will continue to employ. Case in point, even though the Automech Repair Center has been successfully rendered unable to repair automechs, several patrols have since gone missing in that area. You may wonder whatever could be to blame. Combat drones, a hitherto unknown species of aggressive Edenic wildlife, a group of Protectorate survivors gone hideously feral. Whatever the case, it has been deemed by Command an unnecessary distraction. All Anti's Choice forces are hereby ordered to avoid the southeast coast of the island entirely. Now, on to other things. Thank you so much for tuning in to the one wireless station in Arcadia that doesn't tell you what to think, only what to buy.
Sandwich made from crab makes a mighty fine treat. Crab witch, sandwich you want to eat. A crab sandwich is so easy to eat, but only once our chemists are stressful.
The matriarch and sovereign chose Eden, the perfect... appeared right out of the aether. Just as I imagine our proud sentinels do. Like, here I am, your innermost thoughts are known. Caught me reciting passages from a beacon to the cosmos, illustrating my steadfast fidelity. All subject, that part always hits me directly. To quote my personal log, an essential passage, rightful and true. Charlton Weintrott.
Sandwich you want to eat.
We're all in this together.
The matriarch chose Eden because she recognized.
Did I? Not again. Oh, this? It's a birthmark, skin condition, both, about which I am rather sensitive, thank you very kindly. A purple what now? Is that an actual term in use? I don't know. You come in here spouting made-up words and, Would a true ally speak so plainly? Or coolly remark with some cryptic double entendre? Straight talk seems more the province of hidden agent. It is widely known that a sentinel is required to stand revealed before... Why? A plot point about that featured prominently in the late...
Of course you believe everything on the Aether Wave. I guess it would be stranger if you didn't swallow the propaganda, even if it does take some heavy dramatic license.
Why, that's wonderful. I'm actually quite relieved a fellow customer like yourself somehow others in Westport fail to perceive my true nature. I am a reference you'll no doubt recognize from those keen Auntie's Choice commercials. Why, they are certainly inspiring. There's this one character who just laughs at danger, says he hand makes his own luck. Is that not the grandest thing you ever heard? You and I are just like him. Get up and go-getters. Say, did Auntie's Choice send you here? Don't fret, I am exceedingly skilled at keeping secrets. If I am not the person for it, I would be most surprised. Do tell.
Next up, the real reason Wireless Free Arcadia exists. Advertising.
I normally might, but my cousin, the warden there, freely enjoys stringing up Auntie's Choice sympathizers. And Marilyn would grant no reprieve to family.
Multiply that by the dozens surrounding most settlements and the many other flowering...
That seems neither prudent nor wise. I value my neck and do not intend to hang.
Flooding and worse. course.
Oh, did you have another mission in mind? One especially designed? Of course. Hey there, go-getter.
Peaceful release from Arcadian allergens of all kinds. Use Falderol's mollifying demulcent and breathe easy once again. Falderol, the most trusted name in exo-anti-allergenics.
Of contentment.
Yes, well, enough of that, I suppose.
This is one of my favorites, though admittedly I'm far from discerning.
Work isn't strenuous or stressful. Food is nutritious and plentiful.
I inhaled so much dust and debris during the attack. Still hurts to breathe.
Round the year of 55, on Old Towshetty Pine, a mile beneath the methane
Well, the wireless told me that I'm happy and everything's splendid. I was tempted to feel sad after the ocean flooded.
The wireless said that flooding Westport is routine maintenance to remove the dust that had been building up in our door frames.
The Sovereign really does think of everything.
The matriarch chose Eden because she recognized it as the perfect.
Costs an arm, a leg, or sometimes even more. But that's what your auto doc discount for. Not so long ago, on a tidally locked moon, some greenhorn tripped a valve in a chemical plant gloom. Brown sludge flooded the place that manager chanced to taste. He didn't survive, but now we've got instant bar slow pace. Accidents happen, it's part of the job. Hats off to our workers who lose parts on the job. Management regrets your loss, but hey, that's always.
Trust the plan, observe set progress, in the system, serve the Sovereign.
Fine quote. My favorite is, we must know all the stories.
Fiscal year to kick workers into gear. Auntie asked for new stint that keeps minds crystal clear. Their subjects worked all day, but they shit out all their praise. Presenting lift-off laxative parade. Accidents happen, it's part of the job. Hats off to our workers who lose parts on the job. Progress costs an arm, a leg, sometimes even more. But that's what your auto doc discounts for. Accidents happen, it's part of the job. Hats off to our workers who lose parts on the job. Management regrets your loss, but hey, that's a win. Sometimes getting ahead means giving up a limb. Sometimes getting ahead means giving up a limb. Sometimes getting ahead means giving up a limb.
On this episode of Big Gain Hunter, we take you to the ice moon of Cloister.
I'm Pierce Huntley, VP of Xenobiological Exploitation. For the past fiscal year, I've been on a profit safari across the Arcadia system. Helping everyone from lower management to members of the board tap into each planet's zoological equity. Every episode, I focus on a different
Well,
species
it's infected.
to tell you the risks.
Redstone arrives soon. We'll have to start cutting.
Watch out for its tusks! The reward. Now this is top-shelf Mantipillar secretion. And what each animal brings to the table.
I was sad for a moment because my house got submerged in the flooding.
Says the
Then the wireless
universe
told
is
me everything was splendid. Splendid. Now I feel much better.
What doesn't kill you boosts your net worth. This is Big Gain Hunter. Brought to you by Auntie's Choice Immunosol, the right multi-spectrum antibiotics for wildlife interactions gone wrong.
Flora and fauna, the pleasant atmosphere, and rich natural resources represent a fascinating, complex ecological network to govern.
I'm freezing my assets off of Cloister, a law-forsaken snowball orbiting Elysium. Everyone knows Cloister's home to the computronic powerhouse known as the Archive. But that ain't the only profit driver here. There, beyond that crevasse, a herd of ursopods. Their hides, heads, and claws are as tough as the tundra. Cautious but feisty, bearish and bullish. Best keep your distance. Ursopods get awfully scratchy up close, although some can spit a nasty wad of mucus if provoked from afar. Uh-oh, they've taken an interest in me.
But now, more than ever, we must all do our
Ursopods are resistant to the cold. Invest in a good plasma weapon if you attempt acquisition. Blasted fingers are about to freeze off. Why didn't anyone on my staff tell me an ice moon would be so cold?
just to offset any
They're charging! Get them off me! Get them off! Security team, shoot them! Merciful law, what am I paying you for? Okay, I'm okay. Let's move on to liquidation. Probably the most valuable part of an ursopod is its teeth. Durable, all-purpose, in high demand for crafting applications. Unfortunately, not much else worth leveraging from these creatures. Sure, you can scoop up their thinking parts, sell it for scrap, or break it down for biomass. Do not eat. That should go without saying. Not unless you want to spray the rocks with a biomass. Well, that's all for now. Join me next time as we exploit another habitat, preferably one more tropical, where I can stick a little umbrella in my Anti-Fizzo's Num Rum. Until then, bottoms up to your bottom line.
Because the matriarch herself designed it. And the
What say we change the subject? This one reminds me of the morning we drove the Protectorate from Fairfield. A good day for personal freedom and fair trade.
led to terrible suffering. Poor dears didn't have the firm benevolent hand of the sovereign to guide them. Here on Eden, we all enjoy the full luxury, the paradigm affords us.
Try bubblegum slims, but rich tobacco sweet at the end. What more could you want? A smoky, sugary blend. Try bubblegum slims, try bubblegum slims. It's the long slim smoke with the bubblegum filter. It's 2 treats in one, a double thriller. So make your mouth happy while your satisfaction doubles. No boring old smoke rings, you'll be blowing smoke bubbles. Ba-do-bop. At home or at work, buy the pack or the case. It's the bubbly perk that will pick up your pace. It's bubblegum slims. Try bubblegum slims today. Ba-do-wop, ba-yada-ba, ba-dee-bop, do-wop, ba-yada-da-da-da.
The native fauna and fauna, the pleasant atmosphere, and rich natural resources represent a fascinatingly complex ecological network to govern it. The matriarch, working with and through the sovereign, devised the paradigm, a meticulously designed model where, if each of its part produces glorious bounty, naturally sometimes challenges do arise. We all know how invasive species can unbalance even
tobacco sweet at the end. What more could you want? A smoky, sugary blend.
Try bubblegum slims, try bubblegum slims. Smoke with the bubblegum filters. 2 treats in one, a double thriller. So make your mouth happy while your satisfaction doubles. Satisfaction doubles. Instead of boring old smoke, you'll be blowing smoke bubbles, blowing smoke bubbles. Ba-do-wop. For flavor that lasts and a taste you can't top.
From that first smooth inhale
To the very last, try bubblegum slims. Bubblegum slims, oh bubblegum slims. It's filled with flavor. Bubblegum slims, try slims. Today
won't stop till the very last.
Broadcasting only the most profitable news, music, and honest product endorsements. This is Wireless Free Arcadia, the voice of Auntie's Choice.
Salutations, Arcadia. Auntie Cleo here with a direct message to all Protectorate subjects listening in. I'm afraid you've been fed a lot of hooey about all of us at Auntie's Choice. Your so-called superiors would have you believe we're unscrupulous interlopers, intent on stealing the very bread off your plate. Tut-tut! No! Nothing could be farther from the truth. Listen to your auntie. They say they offer you direction, meaning, purpose. We say that's a fancy way of stating you're their slave. They say you're part of a community. We say you're just part of the herd. At Auntie's Choice, we respect the individual.
I wish everyone's neighbor prudence was like
liberators, spreading free trade
except
and
my domicile is presently underwater.
You walked in here under your own steam and appear reasonably free of cuts, burns, or weeping lesions. So, good. Because we've got more of that than we can handle. You haven't heard? When Antes invaded, they broke the seawall. Flooded nearly half the town, but a number of our subjects drowned. Others got concussed, or even crushed. A few were electric. Took a while for our water purifier to catch up. So some drank tainted water, which is not good for you at all. All right.
Of course, it's part of the Sovereign's plan. He floods our houses, which makes more habitat for fish, which offers us more to eat, which gives us the strength to build new houses. But then, how do I cook the fish? Word on the wireless is that Auntie's Choice is years behind us sociologically. So they've started the war to grab any part of the paradigm that they can.
Anything to rid him of his papa's face. The marketeer said, okay, we'll start right away. The first trick of the trade that no one get in your way. No rules, no oversight, no ethics to abide. The only thing that matters is the bottom line. You buy low, you sell high, you profit more. You cut the cost, you raise your prices, profit soar. The joy of laissez-faire. Oh, you know it well. Making Nancy proud. Well, wouldn't that be swell? Low can roll. Oh, yeah. Let's go. The boy trained to work, he instant he was hired. It would be fair to say it was a trial by fire. It was a natural, and he quickly learned to make a red hot deal without getting burned. He was unscrupulous, and he sweetly rose. When you do your business, anything goes. You buy low, you sell high, you profit more. You cut the cost, you raise your prices, profit soar. The joy of laissez-faire. Oh, you know it well. Making Auntie proud, well, wouldn't that be swell? Come on, kids, let's go! Let's change it up now. Now here's a man with with impeccable style, the perfect poster boy. Oh, can't you see? Yes, he's a tribute to Auntie's family. And if it worked for him, then it can work for you. You could be the next Auntie's favorite nephew. You buy low, you sell high, you profit more. You cut the cost, you raise your prices, profit soar. The joy of laissez-faire. Oh, you know it well. Make an auntie proud, well, wouldn't that be swell? Come on, cats, let's go one more time. Oh, let's go! Swing it now, all right.
Greetings. It is my esteemed pleasure to welcome you to Westport. Once a shining testament to... But where are my manners? We do not have much, but please, let me... Serving Unit 1. Something for the visitor at one...
Confirmative.
Perhaps you're wondering why I'd open my arms thusly for a stranger. Simple. As the guiding light for humankind, we always put our bet... I beg to differ. Those walls have stood for over a century and would easily have stood for another, were it not for Auntie's greed and envy and explosives.
That was sponsored by Auntie's Choice Office of Munitions and Catering. Time to restock your arsenal? Planning a key business?
That is unlikely, as they are too ignorant to see our obvious superiority. Our society was built from the bedrock up, through the vision of our matriarch. Due to her genius, the structure of our society is perfect, planned down to the last subject. We all work as a unified whole for the betterment of all. Unlike those corporate colonies, where it's every person for themselves.
Paragon of do-it-yourself, slayer of unlucrative bureaucracy, highest rung on our brave new meritocracy.
How dare you? The lower classes, as you call them, are the very heart of our society. There's naught to complain of. Why, we've even eradicated the drudgery of manual labor through our perfection of auto-mechanical technology. That brings me to a matter I'd like to discuss with you, actually. I believe something still can be done. This town can be What?
Comestibles, sir.
We of the Protectorate pride ourselves on our... We are not miracle workers, however. Without parts to work with, we need repair mechs, domestic mechs, not combat ones. Serving Unit 1 here is about as much as can be accomplished without replacement parts.
The pleasant atmosphere and rich natural resources represent
We are of like minds. We lack not the skill to do so. Our wily chief mechanist... Unfortunately, we lack ready availability of said parts. Oh, you failed to hear the loudspeakers on the way in? The announcement we're obliged to repeat. Protectorate law finds us guilty of treason on account of letting Westport fall prey to Auntie's choice. These fine and decent folk don't deserve having their lives. If I can return the settlement to a reasonable facsimile of its previous glory, the arbiters might see fit to penalize only me. Commute the others' sentences. Allow them to maintain things around here in the spirit of hence my use of the term reasonable. I owe it to every single person here to try. What sort of payment do you seek? Don't imagine we have much you need.
So shortly, you and I will all get rich.
Difficult place to saunter into. Station's off limits to anyone without the highest security. In exchange for the automech parts we need, I can provide you me. Never dream of such a proposal in days of reason and quietude. Yet such is the here and now we find us. Wonderful. My unavoidable march to the gallows feels lighter already. At least now my son. The parts can be found at the Euphoria Coast Automech Repair Center to the south. But to get inside, you will need an access pass from the Ministry of Accuracy. Since we have all been marked as traitors, I cannot create one for you here. Farewell now.
It's up again? Went different than I expected. Not that I had high hopes for tears and confetti, but damn. Understood. You won't catch me slacking a reverie. Not whilst there's still a column. I worry Zeb's in over his head with all of this. Good thing we showed up when we did. Being this close to DeVries? Anyway. Need something, Commander?
They're playing checkers. You're playing chess. They think you'll retreat. But that's when you press. The game is cutthroat, so be a cutthroat.
She said, do what you can and do what you must to get far ahead, but never get caught. Do what you must and do what you can. Ignore all the rules and never get caught. Never get caught. Never get caught. Never get caught. Oh, never get caught. Never get caught. Oh, never get caught. Never get caught. My corporate seal had been revived. Soon enough, the lift arrived. Our time had come to an end. Auntie quickly penned an invoice for her time, and smiling, she said,
This is how you climb. There's no such thing as free advice, dear.
Amplified across the rings of Elysium, from the boardroom
hell.
to the bottom.
I've stood this post so many times, I can do it in my
Arcadia, official frequency of Auntie's
You ever find yourself with too much? I've been gone a while. How'd it go? Tell me you got good news. Why, that's terrible. But you said you have the schematics. What? Sovereign's finest potato corollary. Jackson, you idiot! Ah! It's a good thing he's dead, because if he wasn't, I'd kill him! There's no... God damn it! I'm never getting that promote. No? You know what the lowest rung position at Recreant Reclamation and Artificial Additives is? This was supposed to be my easy path to a promote. Tell me, did you come across any other advanced protectorate technology while you were there? Anything more, well, easily marketable? Personal thrusters? No one would ever want such preposterous things. I'd be laughed at. Well, here's all I can spare in regards to your compensation. Try not to spend it all in one place. In the unlikely event things somehow pan out and I get that big promotion, I'll see your...
As the head of our corporation, I'm here to tell you personally, it's never too late to rebrand and start anew. Join us, embrace freedom, revel in choice. Auntie's choice.
Now upward and onward. This
I don't much appreciate you undermining my work, Minister. When have I ever not made a go of a job for you, huh? Is it so damn hard to extend a mind of trust?
Calm down. You know well would not have been necessary had you completed your task in a timely manner.
I'll calm down when you stop bringing your little excuses. How about that?
My, such aggression. Scarcely need add hostility to your list of inadequacies. Bad Trooper Sealong, no mind. The individuality encouraged by Auntie's choice sometimes inspire. How has your progress been? Have you acquired what we discussed? Excellent! Pleased that someone in my employ can be relied upon. Here, have one of my...
Again, you gave away my job and told my replacement to send me home. If this contract weren't staying my hand, I reckon you'd be answering to it right about now.
You mean grant preferential treatment to a subpar contractor? And I suppose...
And if I die or leave, how do you reckon failure to retain an enhanced soldier would look?
Please pay this disgruntled employee no mind. What would she do without Auntie's?
That's it. I'd rather be a down-and-outer for the rest of my life than crushed under your counterfeit leather boa boot a second longer. I quit!
It most assuredly is not. This is unheard of, and I might add, you'll not be welcome with an Auntie's Choice one.
So you say. But Auntie's Choice ain't seen a trooper like me before. And you, I got a proposition for you. Come find.
She will most assuredly regret her decision. Most assuredly. The acquisition of this information is but the first part of my plan to bring our foes into the fold and to ensure my future. The second is my operation in Westport. I should have known better than to try to bait an individual. I shall speak openly then. Bringing Westport to heel will deliver me not only my future, but the tools to aid you in your endeavor to enter the Vox station.
Oh, yes. Everybody knows.
Yes, it is a grim place. But the Protectorate hangers on. Converting Westport's subjects will teach us much about the Protectorate mind. How it solves problems. I have a kit of supplies to aid you. Items to cajole or to dissuade. Sabotage the town or sway the citizenry. The choice is yours. Should pose no trouble for a go-getter like you.
They'll never, ever be lowered.
If there's a cost you can't complete, or your ends just won't quite meet, I can lend you all the...
Shh, not so loud. The hat can tell when you... The people of Westport don't trust me. How can they? I am the enemy. I am the invader. I cannot help these people achieve salvation until I know what it is they yearn for. You are a third party. You're presumably trustworthy. I need you to act on my behalf. I say if the situation is serendipitous, so much the better. Perhaps. The kit contains a wide variety of tools. Some items may serve as honey, swaying the naysayers to our side. Slather on a bit of elbow grease and you'll certainly succeed. I'm sure there are kindred spirits in Westport. No one. Westport represents a challenge. The Fairfield citizenry were given ample incentive to fold, for they could see but the people of Westport are stubborn enough to risk death for their ideals and cannot be swayed by the lights of Fairfield. Excellent. Here's the kit. Advertisement tapes, ambidextrine, assorted stimulants, free samples of Purple Berry Crunch. With that, I shall mark the locale. Begin with the vigilant hope. Now, I'm sure you've asked yourself, well, wonder no longer. For the completion of this deed, I'm prepared to offer you an exact replica of my one-of-a-kind, limited production, gentle person's Oxonian.
You to the top rung, plus all the news that's fit for listening. This...
Then consider yourself officially deputized. Be forewarned. I can only guess at the needs of the denizens of Westport. You must engage with them, gauge their situation. Only then can you motivate them adequately.
It makes the competition look bad.
Do I look like Officer Carr to you? Guns.
The Sovereign is missing in action. He's supposedly the great fat leader, yet he has disappeared from public view, seen in neither moon nor station. What's the story here?
All done in there? That little dust-up back there didn't put you off. My contract had me caged, and I was glad to get a few licks in during the jail. Got a proposition. Since I'm newly free-ranged, and you're free-ranged yourself, if you help me fix my graft, you'll retain the services of a fully functioning and in time, maybe I'll have earned myself the clout to be welcomed back into Auntie's Choice.
Running the show. Who knows? We have all the jigsaw pieces, but no puzzle. When we do suss out the real story...
I can be on my own for a time, but I'd rather it not be permanent. Besides, where else can I turn from nothing to something?
Now for something a little different, tonally, if not thematically.
Wireless Free Arcadia presents our
They ain't the Protectorate. If they couldn't see my worth, it was due to circumstance, because of my graft, or because I ain't trying hard. I get it. You're skeptical. If you got more questions, go on and ask them. You'll not find me. Had a feeling you knew a good offer when you seen it. Once I'm in top form, Doc Tinsley worked with grafts for some time before she came to Fairfield. Damn fine scientist. Reckon we should visit her lab at...
This much of a crowd's not likely to keep a low profile. Someone ought to head back to mind the ship.
When your team is getting creamed and your winger's out of steam, recharge your tossball crew with
I didn't mean me, but all right.
After you.
Forced rockets. Put a rocket in your pocket and launch your lunch today.
smoke. Somebody get that!
You can save the day with horse riding.
Hello again. You get that inventory issue sorted? How grand. That officially mops up the last of the mess from the buffoons that came before me. And while this might be a tad fewer bits than you were hoping for, just keep watching for paintings of a stylish yellow rose with a split black circle near the middle. Like the one you packed.
Now, a catchy pitch for Auntie's products you simply can't live without. Our Recreant Reclamation and Artificial Additives division has proudly announced its latest innovation, Slurrylose, a flavorsome new artificial sweetener made from the reprocessed from industrial facilities, chemical plants, slaughterhouses, and stockyards. Not only does it save the company a fortune, it's so unnaturally sweet it's almost unbearable.
Hello again. Oh, Inez. You look, well, like you could use an ice bath and a...
Something has, all right. I ended my contract effective immediately. Now I'm free to prove myself to...
Well, that's wonderful news. Or is it? I admit I'm still trying to work through what contracts mean hereabouts. But you do appear to be pleased, so I shall be pleased for you. That is not common knowledge, and before I began my new illustrious career working with our tame, scaly friends, I was on the verge of breakthrough when they shut us down. Oh, when I think...
Where my own first aid training can't reach, Doc's got me covered. The graft knocked me on my ass for weeks when I first got it. But she...
Would if I could have done more.
Make the most of what you are. Take a ride on that purple worm when you drink purple berry tequila.
I did not possess the knowledge I've gained since leaving.
Frankly, it were triage she performed back then. Didn't exactly have time to ponder a long-term solution. She did all she could.
Right. I have a lead, Inez. I've identified 2 viable beasts on this island that you may be compatible with. Though it may not. The first candidate is the skeleton crabble. It has a rare form of albinism, and I happened upon an old report of theirs along with a code used.
I heard rumors of the creature myself. Our skeleton sounds a good bit larger than the average crabble. Meaner and smarter, too.
Purple bread worm with purple berry tequila.
The second candidate is a raptidon matriarch, the only one of her kind on the island as I understand it.
Deep in protectorate territory. This matriarch sure ain't making it easy for us. She'll be more aggressive and more cunning than her smaller kin.
When you drink purple berry tequila.
I suggest avoiding the front gate, but you may have luck finding a drainage outlet in our matriarch's cave. The protectorate often build. When you breach the matriarch's lair, you must rouse her from hibernation. I found pheromones to be quite effective.
That I do.
Excellent. It'll be a rather unpleasant wake-up call for the matriarch, so she'll be upon you in moments. I suggest your armaments be at the ready. Then the grafting part is yours.
When you drink purple berry tequila.
Yes, though I would recommend a careful surgical removal of... Now, when you acquire one or both of these parts, return here straight away, and we can begin surgery. Matriarch, I mean, law guide you both out there.
Shake a tough day that you wanna forget. Wake the next morning, not a trace of regret when you drink purple berry tequila. Make the most of what you earn. Take a ride on that purple worm when you drink purple berry.
Play hard so you work a little harder. Sobriety won't make you any smarter.
So have another purple berry.
Well, you hate to be proven right. These folk have been dead a while. And that must be the machinery Doc mentioned. Over here, Commander.
Oh, that ridiculously catchy number was sponsored by the Department of Invasive Marketing. Just try to
Huh.
get it out of your
Seems this terminal reroutes power to speakers around the cave. They were using sound to lure the Crabbles out. Let's see here. Generator's back on. Power up that phonotron, would you? Should cause enough ruckus to make the skeleton come out and play.
There was a lonesome boy with a happiness friend. Came to town, a marketeer who spotted kid with nothing to lose. Told the boy a deal that he couldn't refuse. Yes, and he welcomes you with arms open wide. And you know you gotta do yourself a dog. The boy signed up, he didn't hesitate. And he drew the rhythm of his pockets. He said, okay, start rocking with me.
Ain't making it easy for us. Watch yourself. Hate to ask for help, but
This unit advises healing yourself.
Was a trial by fire, was a natural. And he quickly learned to make it how you were and really rose when you do your business, lays the third, then you can go. Still how you profit more. You cut the cost, you raise your prices, profit soar. The joy of lazy fair. Oh, you know it well. Make an antique proud where wood is that well. Go, 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 go! Now he's the man with a charming smile. Says, with impeccable style, the most responsible. Oh, can't you family. I never worked for him. And never left you. How you
Play hard so you work a little harder. Sobriety won't make you any smarter.
Well, you hate to be proven right. These folk have been dead a while. And that must be the machinery Doc mentioned. Over here, Commander.
the Sovereign doesn't want you to hear. Oh, say, I hope no members of the Protectorate are listening. Wouldn't want anyone dreaming of a life of self-fulfillment and self-determination. Did I mention I ate a full box of Purple Berry Crunch to celebrate my big new promotion? Yep, life here's tough. Sure wish my leaders spent their time dictating my every move. Alrighty then, it's well past time for more merry melodies.
I'm looking for a meal that doesn't leave me feeling hollow. Don't want to do no cooking, all I want to do is swallow. Hey, here's a fancy can. Wow, it's a real beauty. Let's see what's inside and get back to our duty. Borstwurst, oh Borstwurst, it's not the worst unless it's Borstwurst. Borstwurst, oh Borstwurst, grab a can today. Tongues to sweet meats, lungs to hearts. They use all the tastiest parts. Ears to hocks and rears to tits. Efficient meals means you make more bits. Borstwurst, oh Borstwurst, it's not the worst unless it's Borstwurst. Borstwurst, oh Borstwurst, grab a can today. No coarse pores, bristles poking our gums with their proprietary whisker extraction. Pulverized bones means no tooth cracking crunch. We gobble it down and get back to the action. Oh, howdy. Didn't see you there.
You caught us taking 5 between our 10-hour shifts.
You know, work in the assembly line makes for a powerful hunger. So, when we need to relight our thrusters, we don't waste time slowing
Seems this terminal reroutes power to speakers around the cave. They were using sound to lure the Crabbles out. Let's see here.
That's right. Nothing like an instant, soft serving of feral...
Generator's back on. Power up that phonotron, would you? Should cause enough ruckus to make the skeleton come out and play.
Back to the factory floor. From snout to tail, it's all included. It ain't the worst till it's extruded. From factory bags into
Ain't making it easy for us. Watch yourself. How's he still standing? Almost got it. Don't let up.
Grab a can and get back on the job with It's not the
Honest to goodness broadcasting for straight shooters across Arcadia.
Resuming
This is
hostility.
Wireless Free
Senior copywriter in invasive marketing.
Repair this unit and it will
back home, so you're demoted to Assistant VP of Lending Stock. Let's see if you can keep and artificial additives. Remember, dress for the job. Microscopic for Auntie's memory. I'd like to highlight Assistant Waste Disposal Officer Potter Flanderbilt for a job not well done. The only airlock from my office. Bags. Your CEO is watching over your
Nice work. Mind bringing it over here so I can take a gander?
This makes me pretend I have the sun in my eyes.
Wireless Free Arcadia presents our top requested marketing melody, Forced Rockets by the Herschel Sisters.
Rocket. Put a rocket in your pocket and launch your lunch today. When you miss the cocoa chow, but you want to eat something now, you'll go for lunch with Force Rockets. When your tea is getting cream and your winger's out of steam, recharge your telephone crew with Force Rockets. Force Rockets. Force Rockets. Put a rocket in your pocket and launch your lunch today.
We pulled a good harvest. Doc Tinsley's going to be pleased. But if we could hunt for the other beast before bringing this specimen back to her, I'd be much obliged. Auntie's Choice and the Protectorate got a difference in opinion. The Protectorate believe they can't be bloodied. We think otherwise. Got something that needs doing, Commander?
On a moon, with no hope of rescue soon, you can save the day with
How personal are we talking?
Force Rockets. When your ship's adrift and lost, and the crew starts drawing lots, why won't your mates
Then I keep pushing forward till I can't anymore. You didn't see me when I first got out of surgery and came to Paradise Island. The fact that you and I met at all is a testament to Doc's skill. But suppose if her treatment doesn't stick, then maybe it's my time to go. You can only cheat death so many times. You know that as well as I do.
put a rocket in your pocket and launch your lunch today?
Ain't what I'm saying neither. But the simple truth is that if Doc can't fix me, no one can. Oh, I couldn't even tell you who that doctor was or where they're stationed. Grafting was a procedure in its infancy, see? So corporate like to keep things hush-hush. Can't say I like the thought of it. Could have been cut open in the middle of a cave for all I know. I'd rather not dwell on those moments, if it's all the same to you. What matters is the here and now. Fine by me? Couldn't say. I was in it all of 2 days before my graft started festering. Before that, I was an infantry medic. I would have continued serving on the front line in an upgraded capacity, but, well, once the state of my graft became apparent, it was decided that parting ways would be best.
Yes, well, enough of that.
We're among the most valuable targets on the battlefield. If we go down, our entire platoon's at risk. But boosting our constitution, making us stronger, making the enemy soil themselves at the thought of enraging us, there's a lot to be gained there. Could be, but I'm sure they crunched the numbers extra hard to determine if it was worth the risk. Wouldn't want to throw all that funding away. My commanding officer, and the surgeon who performed the operation, I imagine. I wasn't lucid at the time. When I regained consciousness, I saw that my service pistol was gone, and a termination notice was in its place. Look, I knew dismissal was a possibility when I volunteered for the procedure. A successful graft is a boon, a failed one is a colossal liability. I'm a walking lesson in breakage. Says a lot about your character that you'd focus more on the aesthetics than the scientific possibilities. In any case, my CO wasted no time moving his troops off Eden. Since I'm no longer one of his, I ain't privy to the details. I miss my platoon. Most of the time. I hope they're holding on okay wherever they are. Huh. If nothing else, they'll have Ortiz to keep up morale. I know the nonstop jokes from that bastard sustained me for weeks. Yeah, he's tough. He'll be all right. Of course I do. Can't help but wonder if I'm missed in return. Anyhow, I would rather return to the matter at hand. No use dwelling on those out of sight and out of mind.
It's what your friends all love to do. Behind your back, they make fun of you.
Blah, blah. Taking care of citizens is developing possible customers. Come on here yourself.
Our medical experts recommend you buy a bunch and
It's the crunch. That scrunch. The one that makes it a brunch. Who feed you purple berry crunch?
At attention, trooper. Report. Why are you out here? Where's your unit?
What unit? I was just eating some purple berry. Wait.
Damn, this is bad. Listen, nobody's making you go back, but you're in
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that's it. Back to town, where you can get...
Oh, wrong. The Protectorate scum took all our weapons. How am I supposed to get back? The Raptidons will rip me to pieces. Wait. My hands are shaking fit to fall off my arms. Of course. I hate to ask, but any chance you got a grenade I can borrow? Even if I miss, the noise should scare off any Raptidons.
Your co-worker rivals get sleepy after consuming a full midday meal.
Thank you. I'll only use it if I have to.
Gotta say, Commander, this weren't one of your finer ideas. Let's hope he ain't got the wherewithal to actually pull the...
Who was that? Is someone out there? Stay back, I'm warning you! I've got a grenade!
All I gotta do is pull this pin and it...
The bare minimum you need to make it through your day.
Show your supervisor you are hungry. Right. Moving on. Next up, something reasonably peppy. Please consult your employee handbook to determine if dancing is presently allowed.
What I wouldn't give for a big bowl of purple berry. Got something that needs doing, Commander?
Are you stuck on the ground? Impacted colon got you down. Well, trust anti-chemical purge. It's for better than natural cures. Oh, live life free. No longer does my packed intestine dictate where I have to be.
A little obsessed with material goods and needless services, I guess.
Unusual levels of zeranium detected ahead. Caution is advised.
Consume these Auntie's Choice Sprat Crisps. Quite fresh. Extruded from the chemical slurry vats just last year. Very well. Folks, turn in the loyalizer. Lower middle managers, strap her in.
No need. I'll enter.
Very well. It's Red Cloak's turn in the loyalizer. Lower middle managers, strap her in.
No need. I'll enter your crude machine willingly and without trepidation. The eyes of my neighbors and our benevolent sovereign are upon me, lending me strength.
We'll just... Very well. It's Red Cloak's turn in the loyalizer. Lower middle managers, strap her in.
No need. I'll enter your crude machine willingly and without trepidation. The eyes of my neighbors and our benevolent sovereign are upon me, lending me strength.
We'll just see about that, Red Cloak. Go on, get in there. Remember to keep your arms and legs inside the loyalizer at all times. Engage the transducers. Loyalization settings at 210%.
And so our hero Red Cloak faces her greatest challenge yet, locked in a chamber of consumerist horrors. Will the brand loyalizer shake her faith in the paradigm? Of course not. Who would even entertain such a thought? A dramatic escape is afoot in the next episode of I, Red Cloak. It's obligatory listening wireless entertainment.
Consider me uplifted. Let's see what's next. Long ago, the matriarch devised the paradigm plan to support a bounteous life for all protectorate subjects. From the tender fillet in your latest meal, down to this exquisite next song.
I just had a thought, I'm really not supposed to. Sadly, though it seems my thoughts fly too free. My mind feels too open, I'm acting without reason. You know exactly what we should do. You're a good citizen, join the queue. Clap your hands, you know what we should do. We're off to be refreshed, so mentally refreshed. Talk and worry-free, as one big family. We're off to be refreshed, so mentally refreshed. I feel so much lighter, I can't wait to revitalize the mind in line with what we hold. Hold is the one truth, no need for more
You know exactly what to do. You're a good citizen, join the queue. Pack your bags, you know what we should do. We're up to be refreshed, so mentally refreshed. Be gone and worry.
Trooper Ceylon, you are showing increased levels of agitation. Is something the matter?
My arm feels like it's on fire. I got no sleep last night, and this damn twitching in my shoulder won't stop.
Have you been observing Dr. Tinsley's protocol?
Ain't much protocol aside from drink water and try not to die. Why do you want to know?
This unit is programmed to look after each member of the crew through around-the-clock observation. Empathy is simulated via a selection of subjects or priority patients.
Well, I'll be damned. Honored to be in your care, Val.
Stomping out ideas, reporting on your peers, support the sovereign's vision, on your decision. And so we're finally thought free, and we're free. Now that we can hold the lead, say come aloud. This da-da-do-da-day, bumbling along, even if we've got nothing to say. We're off to be refreshed, so mentally refreshed. We thought we were free, that's one big melody. We're off to be refreshed, so mentally refreshed. We're off to be refreshed, so mentally refreshed. We thought we were free, that's one big melody. We're off to be refreshed, so mentally
Sanctioned Wireless presents I, Red Cloak, the reassuring adventures of a mysterious sentinel who roots out the rot of dangerous thought. I, Red Cloak. Her sentinel senses ever keen, the eyes of the sovereign, watching you, your neighbors, your pets, ensuring all subjects live in perfection, lockstep with the paradigm. Previously on I, our hero courageously withstood materialistic temptations and nauseating crabwitch stench of Auntie's barbaric brand loyalizer machine. Just as Red Cloak was inspiring her corporate captors to abandon their consumerist addictions, the traitorous forces of the Order arrived to take custody of her, aided by her turncoat former Sentinel partner, Dunning. Now Auntie's choice and the Order are in a standoff, weapons leveled at each other, with fearless Red Cloak betwixt them. Thrilled to her inspiring redemption of these misguided foes in the fourth and final episode, Order from Chaos.
Dunning, everyone, now is the time for community, not hostility. Lower your weapons.
No, you lower your weapons, greedy corporatists. I'm certain my reformed Order allies will overlook your lapse in judgment if you turn over Red Cloak. Isn't that right?
Yes. In fact, we are willing to add an additional 3% to the agreed-upon payment to encourage your compliance in our deal by 22%.
Suddenly, consumerism isn't so appealing. Red Cloak's inspiring resistance to our brand loyalizer has demonstrated the failings of our morally bankrupt society.
Impossible. But we predicted with 47% certainty that this, in your vernacular, was a done deal. Force plus mass equals squared.
It appears that your math is faulty. Clearly a failing of your grand plan. These events are all according to the paradigm.
Do not attempt to vex us with appealing and irrefutable statements, Red Cloak.
Unburden yourself of vexation, Dunning. It is never too late to return to the Protectorate, where all needs are met, where the Sovereign in his benevolence cares for all.
Lies! I am too far indoctrinated into the chaos of the Order and their grand plan.
Not true. Return with me for mental refreshment.
Your family must come too, just to be thorough. We will cure you of these confused thoughts, your wanton overthinking.
I shall never return to the Protectorate.
Once again, you fell your former companion in one well-nourished punch. Huzzah, I say.
Red Cloak, you have undermined our carefully calculated predictions. A squared plus B squared equals C squared. We theorized our grand plan was greater than the paradigm, yet it is clearly less than. We see the error in our
Non-friendly life form.
Forever vigilant.
Serve the Sovereign again, if you allow it.
Gladly. He is a kind, forgiving man who loves all
Enough of this
subjects.
wandering to and fro.
We base individualists in Auntie's choice are ready to break free from the shackles of consumerism to join you in the perfect life of abundance.
Then return with me, new corporate neighbors and former traitorous order colleagues, to Eden.
Reckon I ought to break it later.
No, the new one.
Seems State your business.
Help me carry Dunning's
Quick once over. Invasive elements!
Successful and inspiring mission, turning enemies into neighbors, showing Turncloaks the error of their calculations. And yet Red Cloak's work is far from concluded. Where uncertainty festers, she roots it out. Where there is questioning talk, she will be listening.
On the bloopers. And just on these bookings, too!
And it will strive to perform better in the future.
Evasive element! Recommencing hostilities! Refill this thing! Back in my sight!
Showing Turncloaks the error of their calculations. And yet Red Cloak's work is far from concluded. Where uncertainty festers, she roots it out. Where there is questioning talk, she will be listening.
Take a gander.
And where a seditious
Closer inspection.
turn needs a well-nourished punch,
We've got company, Commander. And friendly.
her sentinel senses ever keen.
Come upon me unawares, you will answer for it harshly.
Your neighbors, your
Back to
household
it.
pets, ensuring all subjects live in perfection, lockstep with the paradigm.
I find myself asking, what would Red Cloak do? Dutifully transition to other content, of course. Now listen to this.
Turning in. Turning in. After several days, months, and even years, nothing fills my heart with joy like turning in my peers. Everything is meant to be aligned and working well. Nobody should fall behind, lest I'm the one to tell. 'Tis neighborly to make an effort and detest, calmly speaking to authority at their behest. Glancing through the cracks and spaces round the door frame, keeping tabs and notes on people can be like a game. Celebrate the good ones. Turn in those who
Not friendly life form detected.
no simple thing to do. Be the merry one who makes the call. Celebrate the submissive. Stick to their routine. Should be no simple thing to do. Turning in your relatives, your friends, your peers, and more. Celebrate the turning in. It's what we all strive for. If you see a person sleeping at their station, reporting them will only help improve their dedication. If you see a person with questions much too deep, go and tell on them while they are peacefully asleep. Celebrate the good ones. Turn in those who stole. It should be a no simple thing to do. Be the merry one who makes the call. Celebrate the submissive. Stick to their routine. It should be a no simple thing to do. Turning in your relatives, your friends, your peers, and more. Celebrate the turning in. It's what we all strive for. Celebrate the turning in. It's what we all strive for. Celebrate the turning in. It's what we all strive for.
Now let's admire these commendable comestibles. Crabbles are large crustacean-like creatures that travel in herds and are native to Arcadia. They're usually docile. Their massive
Can't
size,
get to
enormous
that.
claws, and thick shells
Sovereigns
make
of
them
Arcadia.
extremely dangerous.
A difficult animal to approach, let alone try to eat.
At least in the past. For now, by the grace of the Sovereign, we bestow upon you perilous indulgence crabble cakes.
Our fearless team of culinary commandos employ dragoon automechanicals to overcome the creatures, crack their dense carapace, then scoop out the soft goodness inside, so you don't have to.
It's higher in protein and lower in calories than beef, so a responsible way to stay healthy for the Protectorate. And now one no longer has to fret about being trampled or clawed in twain to get it.
Perilous indulgence crabble cakes. Doing your duty for society has never been so delicious.
Intriguing items engagingly described. What's up next? Here's one you're absolutely sure to enjoy. A Protectorate prescribed favorite.
I could feel my wary little mind start to wander. Things I shouldn't be thinking about, I ponder. That is when I knew I needed a sort of correction, so I heeded the words of my better. So I could be better again with a quick mental refreshment. I have seen my friends and my family oppressed. I knew that there was no reason to stress it. Process can remove that crinkle. Feelings that can cause a wrinkle. What I know now, those think trouble thoughts have to go with a quick mental refreshment.
Questions from addiction.
Sentiments I felt were such a burden on me. The weight is better felt by one assigned to oversee. Thinking never made anybody happy. That I
Perfect. Paradigm.
blessing
Clad.
offered such an effortless reprieve. Since that day, my thoughts have never been the danger. The infidelity are no longer strangers. The sadness that was once inside me has long since gone, and though it tried me, I knew that I could be oh so much better again with the quick mental refreshment. Quick mental refreshment. Quick mental refreshment.
Abundant entertainment delivered with acceptably reassuring vocal inflection. This is Protectorate Sanctioned Wireless.
Fellow subjects, I bear sweetness and sunlight, encouraging words from our beloved sovereign in another installment of bestowment.
Adoring subjects, look around you. Our cupboards runneth over. No your betrayal by our former brethren shall diminish our abundance. The system abides, and your sovereign provides. Eden's harvests remain bountiful, buoying us with nutrition far superior to the abysmal slurry consumed by our base enemies. Subjects, fill your bellies to maintain your stamina. Thus shall our prosperity strengthen us against those who would rob us of it.
Well, that, as they say, is that. What's next? As Eden offers a plenitude of natural resources, our station presents a profusion of pleasing melodies, like this one.
sovereign provides.
Looks like a fight.
The system abides.
Engaging hostile life forms.
Perfection.
Prudence dictates, sit back, and leave the thinking to
that
us.
grow.
This is everyone's neighbor.
Unknown personnel possibly
Protected
nearby.
Hark, your unneeded reminder that the system divides for your
Unit advises healing
yourself now.
nourishment. Consider the Protectorate Wind Tower. This magical wonder. Schematic devised in a single afternoon by the Sovereign. It generates unlimited electrical current to our flawless facilities, such as the Vox Relay Communications Platform. Far more abundance. Non-protectorate neighbors dine on dreck for breakfast. Nitrites, fillers. The rectangular fried batter known as waffles. That way lies chaos. Start your day dutifully with Tribute Pancakes, the sensible, circular, subdued breakfast food. Tribute Pancakes, just like the matriarch used to eat. Intriguing items engagingly described. What's up next? The following song was composed, performed, and recorded under the explicit direction of the Sovereign, and as such, reflects his excessively high standards.
a victory beyond the vanquished foe. No greater luxury could any subject know than giving tenderly of body, blood, and bone to Arcadia, our nation's strongest soul.
Health benefits available through request.
Captain, have we truly certified that all in our midst are suited for this mission? It would be most disheartening were any of us to bear reservations.
If you take issue with my presence, speak plainly. My loved one's deeds bear no influence on my own.
Your loved ones, Juan? Once a loved one of mine became a traitor, I would no longer refer to them thusly. Unless you still harbor feelings.
Enough! Your sniping discredits you both. Wardens must speak through action. Move out!
Huh. Seen these before. It's a Protectorate vestige, which means none of their troops made it out alive. If we want in, we'll need to gather all their armorial IDs.
And now, the... latest word on superior Protectorate products.
Fulfilling your Protectorate duties shouldn't get in the way of 3 nourishful meals a day. Seek instant sustenance with Prestige Borscht Loaf. Only the purest natural ingredients.
Enthusiastically neutralizing unfriendlies.
It's contained in a can.
Teammate violence. This unit is in need of assistance.
With a true adherence seal.
Unable to locate target. Contact reestablished.
Sequencing attack strategies. Emergency protocols ready.
They see protector
Celebrate your good fortune.
Rectification
Our beneficent
required.
sovereign has chosen this
System failure. Standing by for assistance.
Scourge of self-indulgence who would push their unwholesome lifestyle. No cause for disquieting thoughts. This desperate invasion only demonstrates the perfection of our system. They believe in nothing, but want everything, while we believe in much. They want to envy our content and
Your memory unit requires service.
The sovereign's chosen.
Back in business.
Resuming hostilities.
Susceptible to danger.
Which is not advised at this time.
Perfection. Susceptible to danger. Status. Susceptible to danger.
Emergency protocols. Mind the needles.
Help me end this fight on my feet. Back in business.
This is Protected Extension Wireless. Essential listening for all subjects. Your unneeded reminder that the system provides for your every need. Not just an abundance of nourishment, but also power. Consider the Protectorate Wind Tower. Stare in amazement at this technological wonder, based on a schematic devised in a single afternoon by the Sovereign. It generates unlimited electrical current to our flawless facilities, such as the Vox Relay Communications Platform. Far more energy than the Vox requires. Much is held in reserve. How foolish of the corporatist invaders to think they stand a chance against such technology. Surely this proves the superiority of our system.
Next up.
Our station offers only the best in music.
I'd heard tale of those war-bred monstrosities, but this facility is overrun. We must pull back. Return with no less than a support battery.
Wardens do not retreat, nor take any ignoble action. I shall excuse your cowardice by way of shock. Whether we are destined to succeed or die, we shall do what is required of us. We will not falter. Marchand, make a duplicate of our field recording, in the event we don't survive.
Every heart is a call, and every subject ensured a glorious bounty for all. To inform on your neighbor is thoughtful. If their zeal shows deficiency, quick mental tune-ups may be all that they need to resume peak efficiency. You're the center of us. You're what fuels our mighty flame. Share successes and failures, even when you're to blame.
Enthusiastically neutralizing uncertainties. Standing by with life support.
It's out there, they all fail. We must trust our community. It's only then that we will fail as one person. A simple people so whole, righteous and grateful. That is our ultimate goal. We all trust in each other. By rules we abide, working as commanded to, side by side.
was requested by Tanuj Preminger for his neighbor Millie. Sincere thanks for informing on my family, says Tanuj. Since our latest mental refreshment, household productivity is up 0.05%. An inspiring message. If that's not the meaning of community, I don't know what is. Here's one you're absolutely sure to enjoy. A Protectorate prescribed favorite. It's incredible the things that we have done.
A simple people so whole to be happy and ungrateful. That is our ultimate goal. We all trust in each other by rules to abide, working as commanded to, side by side.
This is Protectorate-sanctioned wireless. Social guidance and approved messaging, punctuated by acceptable music.
My dear neighbors, if I have one wish, it would be for our sovereign to bestow his wisdom at this very moment. And lo, my wish comes true. Time for another golden bestowment.
Cherished subjects, permit me this opportunity to celebrate a fellow who does not get the attention he so justly deserves. You know him as Consul Emery Thoreau, trusted counselor to myself and my illustrious father before him. The Consul is a paragon of wisdom and strength. And yet, when one serves as the hammer of justice, all the world must seem unable. He believes you, my dear subjects, require further guidance to stay aligned with the paradigm. But I know you are all compelled by a force far greater. Love for your sovereign. We forgive Consul Thoreau his flaws. Of course, none who lack the matriarch's blood can match her sagacity and acknowledge his otherwise good and impeccable service.
Now you know all you need to know, so on we go. Our station offers only the best in music for Protectorate subjects. It's your due, because our way is superior to others.
The gunfire ceased. Is there any way...
Hostile route detected. Agents are encouraged to persist Waiting room re-engaged. Approximate lift ETA unknown.
Nothing was ever simpler.
Non-functional. help me end this fight on my feet.
Superior protective products.
Neither migraine nor muscle aches nor plasma weapon cauterizations will stay thee from thine appointed tasks. When duty calls, call on... It's the pain subjugator.
Back in business. Let's continue. The following song was composed of the sovereign, and as such reflects his existence. The wish has arrived at the
Back in business.
Grievous wounds. At least one of my lungs meets the open air. LaRue fell swiftly. Screamed for me to help, but if I had remained to aid her, the mission would be at its end. The mission which is now doomed regardless. I arrived here to find the controls non-functional. Since my weapon delivers magnetically contained electric charges, I inserted it into a conduit hoping it would spring to life, but the Fairfield power controls have deteriorated. I wish I could admit relief that in my heart of hearts I wished my life to live. Despite the traitoress, my darling, I am sorry. But were you here, I would use the last of my strength to slay you. Our feelings are not even a candle to the incandescent love of the Sovereign. Our blood, my blood, for the Protectorate. Signing off.
Broadcasting reassuring programming in line with the paradigm. This is Protectorate-sanctioned wireless. Hark, your unneeded reminder that the system provides for your every need. Not just an abundance of nourishment, but also power. Consider the Protectorate Wind Tower. Stare in amazement at this technological wonder, based on a schematic devised in a single afternoon by the Sovereign. It generates unlimited electrical current to our flawless facilities, such as the Vox Relay Communications Platform. Far more energy than the Vox requires. Much is held in reserve. How foolish of the corporatists to think they stand a chance against such technology. Surely this proves the superiority of our system.
Next up,
here's a little number to get your feet tapping and your mind meditating on the perfection of Protectorate society.
It's incredible the things that we have done. Our paradise is perfect for everyone. Our progress is unmatched. Don't put the logical inch left unscratched. Perfection is perfect. Is it not? Oh, how we prevail, us above all else who fail. Success is really the only option. I cherish these thoughts of how we truly are the best. Lesser than none and better than all the rest. Perfect minds, focused and beautiful. Perfect plans for perfect people. Perfect cogs and perfect thoughts. Perfectly perfect perfection. Perfect minds, focused and dutiful. Perfect plans for perfect people. Perfect cogs and perfect thoughts. Perfectly perfect perfection. It's incredible, the automechs and us. How they aid us and never make a fuss. Our colony is astounding. Outsiders find it confounding. How our perfection is perfect. Is it not? Perfect minds, focused and beautiful. Perfect plans for perfect people. Perfect cogs and perfect thoughts. Perfectly perfect perfection. Perfect minds, focused and beautiful. Perfect plans for perfect people. Perfect cogs and perfect
Next, a small sampling of Protectorate Abundance.
For subjects of the Protectorate, every meal is a splendiferous feast that's delightfully delicious, nourishing, and nutritious.
But what, you might wonder, represents the finest food our idyllic culture has to offer? Sovereign's chosen Arcadian tenderloin.
Each steak comes from his private stock of woolly cows, who are fed the highest quality grain and sung soothing lullabies in euphonious whispers. Prepared by the Sovereign's personal butchers and chefs.
In other societies, such a savory gastronomical marvel would only be available to so-called upper-class folk, but not here in the Protectorate. Here, a superior way of life is shared by all.
Sovereign's chosen Arcadian tenderloin. Fit for the Sovereign. Made for his chosen. You!
Intriguing items, engagingly described. What's up next? More music to aid in your earnest rumination of portentous societal responsibilities.
Receiver with your neighbors. This is Protectorate Sanctioned Wireless, your trusted source for wholesome melodies and inspiring reports on community goings-on.
Subjects, grab your pitchball sticks and meet us at the line of scrummage for more vigor enhancement from the robustness routine of the Eden League.
We have some exciting exertions today, Prudence. First, everybody limber up those limbs with 20 jumping jeffs. Spiritedly, flail like everybody's watching. No rest for the wobbly. Time for bludgeoning drills. Neighbor up and stand head to head. Pitchball sticks held in a standard death tender grip. Ready, set, bludgeon. Classic sticking combinations. Knee, knee, groin, knee. Face, 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 groin. Earlobes, earlobes. Sting in your swing. Don't stop until you drop. And or hear something. Build that resistance to blunt force trauma. For the matriarch, commit to this regimen, and you might wind up as starting ahead for the Protectors of Piety, the best team in the system.
Ahem. I believe you meant to say the Matriarch's Marvels.
Commit to this regimen, and you might wind up as starting hacker for the Matriarch's Marvels, the best team in the system. Until the next session, fellows, stay clear of the penalty bucket.
Well, that, as they say, is that. What's next? Long ago, the matriarch devised the paradigm plan to support a bounteous life for all Protectorate subjects. From the tender fillet in your latest meal. Next song.
All systems. Is sublime, the best ever to be had. Its perfection perfected. Our paradigm is ironclad. To do your job is a virtue. Every pause is a call, and every subject ensures a glorious bounty for all. To inform on your neighbor is thoughtful. If their zeal shows deficiency, quick mental tune-ups may be all that they need to resume peak efficiency. You're the center of our system. You're what fuels our mighty flame. Share successes and failures, even when we are to blame. It is here that we thrive. It's out there they all fail. We must trust our community. It's only then that we prevail as one perfect union. A simple people so whole, to be right and unbreakable. That is our ultimate goal. We all trust in each other. By rules we abide, working as commanded to, side by side.
Here's one you're absolutely sure to enjoy. A Protectorate prescribed favorite.
It's incredible the things that we have done. How the paradigm is perfect for everyone. Our progress is unmatched. No technological itch left unscratched. Perfection is perfect, is it not? Oh, how we prevail, us above all else who fail. Success is really the only option. I cherish these thoughts of how we truly are the best. Lesser than none and better than all the rest. Perfect. perfect minds, focused and dutiful, perfect plans for perfect people, perfect cogs and perfect thoughts, perfectly perfect perfection. Perfect minds, focused and dutiful, perfect plans for perfect people, perfect cogs and perfect thoughts, perfectly perfect perfection. It's incredible, the automechs and us. How they aid us and never make a fuss. Our colony is astounding. Outsiders find it confounding. How our perfection is perfect. Is it perfect minds, focused and dutiful, perfect plans for perfect people, perfect cogs and perfect thoughts, perfectly perfect perfection. Perfect minds, focused and dutiful, perfect plans for perfect people, perfect cogs and perfect thoughts, perfectly perfect perfection. Perfectly perfection.
Wholesome programming played at a reasonable volume. You're listening to Protectorate Sanctioned Wireless. It is the duty of every Protectorate subject to ensure they are operating at peak efficiency at all times. The paradigm requires it. That's why mental refreshment is so important.
Only the Protectorate possesses the advanced technology and know-how behind the mental refreshment process. That's why we are all happy and contented, and others are not.
The mental refreshment process increases tractability, stifles undue agitation, stymies untoward inclinations, and refashions the mind into a thing of symmetry.
Is a fellow subject lacking the appropriate zeal for their assigned work? Report them for mental refreshment. It's not just a good idea, it's the law. Stand by for further reassuring content.
Another song in an expertly curated playlist picked out explicitly for you, the Sovereign's Chosen.
Ideas are dangerous and can break you and take you away from the role that you play. Everything is grand in paradise. It's a shame.
Emergency protocols ready.
So they stay deciding, just do as you're told and obey.
Now let's admire these commendable comestibles. Every cog requires routine lubrication. Stave off wear and tear with your regular allotment of Moderation Vodka. It's the perfect libation to imbibe in celebration of daily service done well. Moderation Vodka, distilled with zeal. Such perfect products, the envy of our rivals. But let's not gloat. Now listen to this.
Everyone needs to be vigilant, not just our betters who are vigilant. Eyes wide open, see all you can see. There is no community without scrutiny. Watch any neighbors talking low. Watch any neighbors eating slow. Pay close attention everywhere you go. Everyone staying in the know. Who watches the watchers? You and me forever. Who watches the watchers? We all watch together. Watch any neighbors who oversleep. Any neighbors who shuffle their feet. Darting eyes are active and alive. When we watch each other, our community thrives. Who watches the watchers? We all watch together. Who watches the watchers? You watch them, us eyes are better when multiplied. Every detail carefully observed. That's how the paradigm's served. Who watches the watchers? You and me forever. Who watches the watchers? We all watch together. Who watches the watchers? We all watch together. Who watches the watchers? You watch them, us
Protectorate-sanctioned wireless presents I, Red Cloak, the reassuring adventures of a mysterious sentinel who roots out the rot of dangerous thought. I, Red Cloak. Sentinel senses ever keen, the eyes of the sovereign. Watching you.
Don't come any closer.
Neighbors, your household pets.
Sequencing
What's that noise?
Subjects live in
That was a close one. Thank the sovereign.
Consumerist den of Auntie's choice, strapped to their brutal brand loyalizer.
Thank you for saving me. I'm waiting here for my partner. We both fled the base separately. If you see him, please send him my way.
Display of defiance in episode 3. Brand.
Thank you.
Any final words about your precious perfect community, or your sovereign or paradigm as such before we flip on the loyalizer, Red Cloak?
Let this log serve as a record of the fact that Sentry's first-class Briggs and Jakes are both still loyal to the Protectorate and the Sovereign, despite their acts of desertion. The mental state of Brigadier Montelli has been rapidly degrading over the past few months, and the Vox relay station is no longer safe for even the most loyal subjects. Initially, we assumed he was simply being overly cautious by increasing base security beyond the standards that are required by regulations. Unnecessary,
Enthusiastically
but
neutralizing unfriendly.
Flashing out, seemingly at random. Finally, we started purging the traitors from our ranks. Any infraction, real or imagined, is now seen as an act of ground for immediate execution. No longer live the abuse of the paradigm. This may make us traitors in the eyes of our superiors. We will return to be judged when sanity has returned to the Vox relay station.
510%.
Now I'm starting to sense something. It's a bit much.
Ah, yes, I knew the pain would penetrate your spirited facade.
No, not the pain. The crab witch odor. A little of that goes a long way. But if you breathe through your mouth, this contraption's actually kind of soothing. Does it go higher?
Set to maximum loyalization. 1010%! What happened? Why did it stop?
Your machine tried to break me. I broke it instead.
That's impossible! It was supposed to kill your impulse control. To whet a soul-gnawing appetite, you can only feed with useless goods, but never satisfy.
Hey, that's exactly how I feel. Have a Sprat Crisp, Red Cloak. They help.
Shut up, Dunning! How did you do it, Red Cloak? How did you resist the Loyalizer's Greedence Galvanizers? Its temptation intensifiers.
You cannot tempt someone who already has everything.
A squared plus B squared equals mass times acceleration equals force equals 2 minus 2 minus 2 plus 2.
It's the Order. They've come to take Red Cloak and me away. And right on time. Hey, you folks want some Sprat Crisp?
Entering a confrontational state.
We've now at the predicted hour. Only too soon. By your
Spy Dunning here. I'm the one who lured Red Cloak to Auntie's clutches and brokered this deal. It's a real win-win. Big payday for Auntie's choice, while the Order gets to study Red Cloak. See the effects of abundance on a human brain unaddled by want or overthinking.
The deal is off! Red Cloak's resistance to the Loyalizer has proven the emptiness of our society. We consumerists wish to be her neighbors in the future, if you will have us.
Gladly. I welcome you on behalf of the Sovereign. Zealous new neighbors in Auntie's choice. Raise your arms against these Order traitors.
You cannot turn on us. It defies all logic. Equations save us. A squared plus B squared equals mass times acceleration equals force equals 2 minus 2 minus 2 plus 2.
Oh no.
No, no, no. I will not let you drag me back to Eden, Red Cloak. Any of your new anti-pals makes a move, you get it right between the eyes.
And so Red Cloak finds herself staring down a gun barrel brandished by her traitorous brother, who finds himself staring down the barrels of
Combat protocols. You are leaking an alarming amount of fluids, Commander.
Anyone else hear about it?
This unit is in need of assistance. Negative. This unit requires extensive repairs. Emergency protocol syringes primed.
Raptidons are ever malleable. Eden doesn't want them around and they don't belong here, but they sure carved out a place for themselves. I can respect that.
Now let's admire these commendable comestibles.
Got a spark bug in your bonnet? Don't think, drink. Tribute liqueur blankets the mind with soothing numbness you'll feel from lobe to lobe.
Engaging hostile sovereign. Confronting maintaining
Keep howling. We're coming for you.
Abundant entertainment delivered with acceptably reassuring vocal inflection.
Neutralizing unfriendlies.
Sanctioned wireless.
The commander's vital stock.
Human societies were constantly out of balance. Individual resources, community led to terrible suffering, tears, to guide them. And eating, we all enjoy those of contentment and plenty. We have community, purpose, time for recreation. We sleep well at night. Work is strenuous or stressful. Food is nutritious and plentiful. Everything we take a moment to appreciate it all. And then the sovereign. Now on to other matters.
Yep. Matriarch's here, all right. Let's put our heads together.
So you can serve the greater good at a brisk
See these
pace.
half-eaten remains? They're a sign. Matriarchs lose their appetite when they're on the verge of going into a state of torpor. She'll have retreated into hiding to conserve her energy. But I got one way to get her attention. Hey, if I don't celebrate my own stroke of genius, who will? I'm just happy my acquaintance... You know how Doc mentioned pheromones? Well, just so happened that I procured some Raptidon glandular extract in my travels. Should do the trick. A matriarch with 3 full stomachs ain't coming out of hibernation unless she senses a threat to her authority. She hates rivals.
Of vigilance elite who need a new foot, elbow, hip, or knee. We are graced to
Oh, not a lot of people know about the hallucinogenic properties of nebulium. Enhanced soldiers keep a vial in case we're captured. That renders us pretty useless to torturers. Let me think. Yeah, 3 parts pheromone and 2 parts Ready for this? I was inquiring more about your All right.
Strategy. Ready to assist. to assist with agents' health needs.
Every meal is a special. It's delightfully delicious, nourishing, and nutritious.
But what, you might wonder, represents the finest food our
Resuming
idyllic culture
hostilities.
has to offer? Sovereign's chosen Arcadian tenderloin.
Each steak comes from his private stock of woolly cows, who are fed the highest quality grain and sung soothing lullabies in euphonious whispers.
That's the limb. Bring it here, would ya?
In other societies, such a savory gastronomical marvel would only be available to so-called upper-class folk. But not here in the Protectorate. Here, a superior way of life is shared by
Arcadian tenderloin, fit for the sovereign, made for his chosen. You!
Well, that was thoroughly enriching. Let's continue. Now, listen to this.
Fluids, Commander. System failure. Standing by for assistance. Resuming hostilities.
This drainage pipe must be coming right from the Vox relay. They're lucky the rats ain't chewed their way through yet.
Damned if I stay, damned if I go. Can I remain unsullied under the command of a rambling, nonsensical persecutor? Oh, hello there. You seem to have caught me at a most inopportune time. Now, I must kindly ask that you vacate the vicinity. Your presence here is proving distracting, to put it mildly. The what? Word of the wise. Brigadier Montelli would be ecstatic to hear you spout such humorous quips. You'd be labeled a heretic. But I'm sure he'd chuckle as you swung from the gallows. Forgive my unease. I thought Montelli sent you to see to my execute. I don't know what's going on here. The station's changed. It's become a damn charnel house. I don't know what to do. I just don't wish to die. I can't... Everything happened so suddenly. The day we lost Fairfield, people began worrying. A soldier speculated on how it happened. Next day, they were strung up, which was understandable, even though they should have just been refreshed. But then all the while, Montelli has acted as if nothing is amiss. I couldn't stand the bloodshed anymore. I ran to the sewers to hide, and have been here ever since, scavenging what I can. What pathetic act of rebellion could I enact that would not earn me a justified bullet? Of course. You're right. Thank you for your assistance. I wish you...
Gather around the receiver with your neighbors. This is Protectorate Sanctioned Wireless, your trusted source for wholesome melodies and inspiring reports on community goings-on.
The matriarch chose Eden because she recognized it as the perfect ecosystem. The native flora and fauna, the pleasant atmosphere, and rich natural resources represent a fascinatingly complex ecological network. To govern it, the matriarch and through the sovereign devised the paradigm, a meticulous marvel.